What's up, SIP listeners, and welcome back to the Step Storm Podcast. With us today, we got our host, Tim Hunsaker,
How's it going, guys?
the co-east of hosts, Nassim Johnson,
Hi.
and myself, Eric Hunter. What's up, y'all? And welcome to episode 22 of the Step
Oh
Storm
my
Podcast.
gosh, that's so cool. It's like almost angel numbers.
I was thinking of the Swiftie song. I'm feeling 22.
Ooh.
No, we're done. Yeah, and our topic of the day is Tim. Anyway.
What's the funniest thing a higher up ever said with a straight face?
Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. I like that. I can't think of none of these moments though.
Yeah, I feel like somebody's gonna say something and it's gonna hit me.
Yeah.
Right now, I got nothing. I'm sure I could think of moments where I had conversations that I'm like, I can't believe I'm having this conversation right now with some of my leadership. But
Now, I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is actually from a previous episode that we've done
Oh,
of the Singaporean army story when they were deployed, when a infantry battalion was deployed in Singapore,
I'm with you.
and they were talking about how quickly they could get back to base if they were activated or put on notice. And one of the dudes asks, "What if I'm mid fuck?"
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
The commander was
The
like,
commander, dude, the response was just perfect for an infantry commander. Like it made my day. I don't know if he had a straight face, but
oh, he definitely did. He definitely.
At most, he might have had a shit-eating grin.
yeah.
I'll give you it because if you can tell anybody that they nut in 2 seconds after they tell you they nut in 30 minutes, in front of an entire battalion, I think you deserve the award. The award goes to you. The best I can think of is like when I was young buck private hunter.
Buck. Why you didn't have to putting buck in between those don't work the way you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I was.
Yeah.
So when I was a young, I might have just got promoted to specialist. There's a chance, but either way, it was between PFC and specialist. And I was with my ex-wife, and she came up because we were on flood duty. And she just came up because it was my birthday, and my platoon sergeant was just like, "Hey man, like it's your day, you're off. Like, have some family come up if they can make it, and spend the day with them." And like she came up, and we were just like chilling in the armory, just because I had already gotten what I needed out of the car. You know what I'm saying? But anyways,
we didn't need to know that, guys.
now I got
whatever.
I'm gonna say what I'm gonna
It's
say.
2 seconds of fame.
I gotta get them. All my seconds.
2 seconds
All my seconds
of happiness.
Motherfucker, they were the best 2 seconds I needed in that moment. And you know what? I'll do it again later too. What you want to talk about?
Yo.
But I had moved from that's when I had moved out of my parents' house, being like 18 or whatever, and moved in to Florence. Moved from where I was to Florence, and I never did my 1B to update my emergency shit and update my address and stuff. And so I was talking to my platoon sergeant about living in Florence, and he was like, "I live in Florence." He's like, "I would have known if you would have lived in Florence." He's like, "You never did a 1B, did you?" I was like, "Oh fuck." And he like immediately turns to my team leader and is like, "Why is Hunter not done his 1B?" And my team leader says some absolute bullshit off the top of his head about how, the flood distracted us. Like, I had it. I'm gonna get it to you. I got it. Like, motherfucker never did that. And my team sergeant looked back at me. He's like, "I know he's full of shit, but he has an excuse. So like, I can't be mad at him." And he said like no smile whatsoever. He's like, "Can't be mad at him because I know he's full of shit." And that's the only thing I can think of. Like that was pretty funny that he said with a straight face.
Fair enough.
Penis.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, penis.
I mean, I feel like my drill sergeant probably said something with a straight face that was just completely off the walls, and I just don't remember it. But let's
Yeah, but we did drill sergeant comments.
let's get into the comments. Let's get into the comments. All right, so this one got 47 upvotes.
Okay.
And like right off the rip, suit up, boys. We're going to defend freedom in Iran.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that one too. Um, I don't know if that's like crazy to say, but
Mhm.
all right, we'll go with it. All right, this one got 30 upvotes. It says during basic training, one of the drill sergeants was yelling and going on saying, "I'm bouncing all over the place today. I'm fucking everywhere. I'm a fucking seahorse." He said, "When I stopped eating to look at him, he said, 'What the fuck are you looking at, Private?' Like he didn't just say the most unhinged shit I ever heard." I think I was the only one who heard him. This was like week one of OSIT.
Fucking
I'm a
serious.
fucking seahorse.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean, I still will track that back to shit our drill sergeant said.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty fun. I like.
With
Alright.
that pokey drill. It's horsey.
Um, we used to deadbolt our barracks rooms open in Okinawa on evenings/weekends so people could hang out easier. The sergeant major was not a fan. At one of the field day formations, he said, "You're going to wake up with your head on your roommate's pillow because you've been decapitated."
Bro, what the fuck?
You're gonna wake up with your head on your roommate's pillow. You're
Like-
cuddling, motherfucker. What are you talking about? You and me.
Um, we had a couple of responses to this one. Dude said we used to prop the side doors open during typhoons and use a bed sheet to parachute to absolutely fly down the hallways.
Wow, that's actually kind of dope.
That is dope. I'm like imagine. I'm just trying to imagine this.
Like, because that means that there's enough wind gusts going through when you open both side doors.
Yeah.
That if you jump up in the air and hold a blanket, that it would.
It pushes you
Yeah,
down
you
the
would
hallway.
fly.
That's
Like it'd be a different story. Like you see people do stuff like that where they'll like be in like a mop bucket or something, and they'll like make it into like a chair and they'll like push the mop bucket, and you'll see them like go flying down the hallway.
Yeah.
But that's actually just straight up wind carrying.
Carrying you down below. Yeah.
Not only is that terrifying, but it's cool as fuck.
Yeah, it's genius.
yeah.
Leave it to the army.
Yeah. Yeah. Leave it to some bored ass privates.
Mhm.
And then the last response was, "Ha! I get both of these arguments. This one made me chuckle though." I agree. All right. Next one we had is in basic. We were at a Warrior weekend. We were at Warrior Week. Excuse me. Had 1 week to go. This cadre yelled at this girl, trainee, insert name, "Did you bust ass?" And to know her, she was very high speed, soft spoken, and shy. She reported, "Yes, sir." He repeated. Um, she said,
Oh shit.
"Hold up, hold up."
English got you fucked up.
Their attempt at English.
She reported, "Yes, sir." He repeated. She said, but confused, "So you busted ass?" Her, "Yes, sir." He replied, disgusted, "Never, ever again fart in my presence. It smells like something crawled up there and died." She was mortified because she thought he meant work hard.
Oh.
I think her face may have been red until we graduated.
Well, okay. Got it.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You busting ass out there? Yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. I didn't know people still use that expression to say they're working hard, so that's got me so fucked up.
Bro, I'm actually flabbergasted, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? Did she even actually commit said act? Like
Probably not. But I mean, she sold herself.
I don't know. I don't think so because
like you would know, like clearly why?
I mean I've heard people say are you busting your ass
Yeah.
working hard? But when somebody says did you bust ass they mean did you fart?
Like what?
Like
Yeah. Lady. Lady.
yeah. All right, next comment. He didn't deserve to get demoted because he worked so hard to get where he is. Said by a colonel about a gunny who got a DUI a week after a lance corporal got a DUI, demoted, restriction, and extra duty.
Mm.
Granted, the gunny and the lance corporal are both absolute shitheads for what they did, but to hold one to a standard over another is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, that's wild.
Command climate survey that brought that up was not great for command, but of course nothing happened. But those are trash to begin with.
Yeah, that's not.
Nobody actually cares about my community climate surveys.
Yeah.
I mean, they say they do.
I mean, no, like us, we don't care.
Oh,
it
no,
because
yeah,
know,
we don't.
We know it doesn't change it.
Yeah.
Not usually. Well, the commanders aren't in command long enough for it to make much of a difference, generally speaking.
How do y'all feel about that for presidencies? Because I think you could argue that.
Doing
it's a similar scenario.
A presidency climate survey?
No.
Oh.
Or you're sorry,
saying
I wasn't
that
specific enough.
A president isn't in office long enough for them to be able to make changes?
Yeah. Some people make that argument. So how do y'all feel about that?
I mean, so generally speaking, when somebody becomes president, they're evaluated on how they do in the first 270 days in office,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because that's kind of like your biggest influence of change.
Yeah.
But like,
the one thing
that's tough.
I've always noticed that I also see a lot of people discuss is usually if it switches from like Democrat to Republican or Republican to Democrat, they spend the first 270 days
just undoing what the other person did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then rinse repeat. Like let's say you get your 4 years, so then you don't accomplish anything you said you were going to because you spent too much time just undoing everything the last guy did. So then they're like, okay, well the Republicans fucked it up. We'll switch back to the Democrats, and then rinse repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happens a lot. So. And that's why when a lot of people talk about, oh, like, how do you feel about this person going for president? I'm like, it doesn't really.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, it doesn't really affect me. Yeah. My paycheck's still my paycheck.
Yeah.
I kind of think though that like maybe the term length should be like slightly extended. Like I don't know, 5 or 6 years. Maybe
they should just do the double term length off rip, like because most of them do get re-upped. It's very rare that somebody doesn't get
yeah. So they just commit to the 8.
Commit to the 8.
Just do the 8 off rip.
But I would even push it out to say like commit to the 8 unless the president wants to retire. Like,
yeah.
So a 4x4.
Yeah.
You can just choose to stay in longer, but you have to make up your mind.
Yeah.
Well, because like you got to give. Because I feel like
I think it needs to be you can do 2 8s. So.
I don't know. I feel like 16 years, like.
You can't argue at that point. If somebody can't change some shit in 16 years, but I'm like.
Do they have to get reelected to do 2 8s though?
Yeah, they do the second year. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to get
because I feel like at that point, I don't know.
I feel like we'd have a lot more presidents getting impeached if we had that.
Yeah, if it was 8, if it was 8 and 8,
that's fine.
I mean, you could maybe do 5 and 5.
I mean, but also you get a lot.
But I don't know. I mean, 4 years is a long time.
You also get presidents like, look, man, like if you look at some presidents before they got into office and then after they left office, and that's just after like 8, like Obama looked like he aged like like 30 years.
30 years in 8, yeah.
Like that agree. Shit had to be rough on him.
Yeah. But that's good.
Well, and I mean, if I'm being honest, I feel like there was a lot more pressure put on him solely due to him being the first black president.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Some people
and like, well, some people had hate for him, but I also feel like, in a way, like, he had this expectation to live up to, even though he was the first. And so, like, really now everybody else that's trying for office that is that's black is just trying to live up to that.
Yeah, everybody is immediately like, oh, well.
Which I feel like that's wrong too, just due to timing, right? Like, you got to look at what was going on in the world at that time and everything. You know. But anyway. Yeah. So we had a response. to the DUI people.
Oh.
And they said, yeah, that used to happen a lot. One weekend in Okinawa, we had a rash of DUIs. So they round up all the E3s and below, specifically the E3s and below, and yell at us for hours.
And none of them are even the ones that got the DUI.
At the end, the sergeant major is like, any questions? One guy raises his hand and asks, what rank do you have to be to get a driver's license in Okinawa? The sergeant major answers, E5 and up. Been that way for years. Next stupid question. Another guy raises his hand and asks, if I need to be an E5 to get a driver's license, and I need a driver's license to get a DUI, and all the people who got DUIs are over the weekend were E5s and up, why are you yelling at us? Needless to say, that question went over like a fart in church for all the E3s and below. All at once, the sergeant major realized he had was just cornered by 300 of us.
I'm fucking weak.
That's
And this is why we have the ASVAB.
so.
Crazy.
And like you see a lot of there's I can't remember his name. This dude I really like that's on like Instagram and TikTok, and he made like a video of talking about like he does like different roles like a sergeant major and a first sergeant and like a platoon sergeant, and the first sergeant and the sergeant major are like the platoon sergeant put in a private for like Medal of Honor or something, some craziness, like something because he went and did something crazy, like Bronze Star of Valor, whatever the heck he put him in for, but some great award for something great that he did.
Mhm.
And then the first sergeant and the sergeant major are like, whoa, why are you putting in private for this? He's like, because he, was exemplary and saved people's lives and did all this other stuff. And it's like, yeah, but he hasn't received Army Achievement Medal yet. Let's just give him one of those. It's like, but he saved lives and like almost sacrificed himself to save these people. Like we're not going to give him the same accolades that a E6 would get because he's a private and he didn't get the Army Achievement Medal.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. That's shit that I don't understand.
Yeah, no, that doesn't make any sense at all.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy, brother.
Matter of fact, that's a story you have. Didn't you get an award bumped down because you just simply didn't have another award?
Yeah,
The Utah Com.
Yeah, so I got put in for an RCOM for achieving like an RSP accreditation of excellence, which only 7 other states got in the nation. And so my NCOIC put me in for an RCOM, and my lieutenant colonel, my battalion commander, reduced it to a Utah Com because I didn't have one.
Yeah.
Already.
Were you a specialist at the time?
I was a sergeant.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Still, E5 is, E6 is when you can start getting cool. So.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, what made it hurt more is that my NCOIC, who didn't do any of the work, got an RCOM for the same fucking thing, and mine got reduced. but it's okay. I've got enough RCOMs now. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it ended up being all right in the long run, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, now you can't even get it.
Yeah, now I can't get a Utah Com,
That's
so
you got one,
yeah, I've got one, so that's cool. All right, next comment. An old former pilot civilian supervisor of mine dropped this during a weekend safety brief. Call someone if you need a ride this weekend. Drinking and driving used to be cool, but now it's illegal.
That shit is crazy.
So, it makes me wonder how old this dude was. Used to be cool, but now it's illegal.
When was it cool? Back when you did your own horses?
Shit, right?
Motherfucking
Still have horses.
18th century or some shit. What is bro talking about? Motherfucker on there drunk. Whoa. Whoa.
Red Dead Redemption. Hey, girl. Hey,
Whoa, girl. Whoa.
All right, next comment. When I went to WLC, the first sergeant had the big speech to all of us, and part of it was warning us that a student in the previous class had stood up and yelled "ball sack" as loud as he could. The first sergeant was warning us not to be a clown like that, dude, but all it did was motivate us to include ball sack in our daily vernacular. Dude literally yelled ball sack and didn't crack a smile.
Because he was so fucking annoyed about
Yeah.
that happening that he just didn't even realize what he was doing.
Yes, bro. Like, motherfucker, you sold the moment you brought that shit up.
Yeah, 100%.
Now it will behoove you to not be in the middle of formation and yell ball sack. Like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Oh man. Shout out that 8.
That's Sergeant Major.
Sorry, shout out that 9.
Oh, or first sergeant. You're right. It was an 8.
Yeah.
My bad.
Nice. Yeah, that was kind of wild.
Kind of want more context on this next one just because it doesn't make sense. But I feel like I would have a hard time watching somebody say this with a straight face.
Mm-hmm.
And what percentage of the booty did you say you ate?
Hold on. Wait a minute.
I ate the
Hold on,
whole
hold on.
booty.
Hold on.
Whole booty.
Hey, you trying to tell me this comment came from LDR ship? That's what you saying?
Apparently, apparently. It says higher up. I mean, we didn't specify, but higher up, which could just be a specialist to a private. I mean,
This
but
sounds like E5 behavior to me.
Probably.
I might even give you E6.
Yeah.
E5, 6. That's what I was thinking. Man, shit, I've seen samples that'll do it now. I'm just saying. Because, boy, I would motherfucking die. I know one that would do it. There's a particular E9 that would do it. And I would die on the scene right there.
Oh yeah,
Right there. I
know a 9 that would say it.
I'm
That
dead,
man
bro.
said it. I would lose my shit.
Yeah, I would cackle from here to California, boy. That's fucking crazy, though. I like that. I'm stealing that shit. I'm stealing that.
No. Now, this next one, I can just imagine that this person has had to do an ungodly amount of paperwork for this particular reason. If you insist on beating someone, don't hit your wife. Hit your neighbor instead.
Oh,
You guys had to laugh. Now I didn't
Yeah.
finish it.
Thought that was the end. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie.
Continue.
Hey, we need him at like I don't know, like one of those intervention meetings or something. That's a good tagline. That need to be the tagline for like some type of organization against domestic violence. That shit is good. I really fucking like
Hit your
that.
wife, hit your neighbor.
So he said, if you insist on beating someone, don't hit your wife, hit your neighbor instead, because it's less paperwork. My first sergeant said this at every safety brief.
I love
I fuck with that. I'm not.
I want to meet this first sergeant.
it. I'm telling you.
Oh,
My first sergeant just talked about us needing to do better on PT. Your
Fake
first
tape,
sergeant.
fake tape.
Fake tape.
Real showstopper there. That fake tape.
A soldier comes up to me, asks me, first sergeant, why ain't I been promoted yet?
Fake tape.
I said, you passed your PT test private? He said, no. I said, that's why.
Fake tape.
I mean, in fact, he said that with a straight face with that country. He could say,
That's why.
That's why.
Fake tape, fake tape, fake
Fake
tape.
tape, folks. It's showstopper.
You know what I had for breakfast this morning? Fake tape.
Fake tape.
Fake tape, fake tape.
I
Nice.
ate a 2-mile run,
You know, nice bowl of fake tape.
and on the side, I did 73 push-ups.
73. And
And I'm 67 years old.
then I hear a couple pops. I might have a fake tape, fake tape.
all right. Next comment. Sometimes when you fuck up, you move up. An old first sergeant told me once.
Well,
Mm.
so to get the first one, how many times I gotta fuck up?
So, prime example.
Real recognized.
Was I was at PEC for SLC, was what I was there for. And we were there with the RLC course as well, because they all kind of stayed in the same area. And one of the Washington, D.C. RLC people who hadn't got his 8 yet used ChatGPT to write one of his papers and got caught.
Oh yeah, you told us what.
And he literally signed up for RLC, and they put that in his NCOER as something that he was going to attend or something along
Mhm.
those lines, whatever. And he came out number one on the 8 list, which technically you have to have RLC in recruiting to get your 8, or you're supposed to. But they didn't have a choice but to promote him to 8 because he was number one on the list, even though he fucked up and didn't pass RLC.
So like he'd get the rank reduced later.
No,
No.
he met all the other requirements. He had MLC done. And I mean, even then, currently you don't need MLC anyway.
Mhm.
But like they literally promoted him to 8 and moved him from a NCOIC to an operations first sergeant because he didn't have RLC done, but he still got promoted.
Mhm.
So he fucked up, moved up.
Fucked up, moved up.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That would be killing me.
I have been told this before. So
Yeah, I like that.
I don't advocate for it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I know a few. 10 dicks. Next question.
All right, so this one from a Marine veteran.
Okay.
It says every time my semi-illiterate or semi-literate company gunny would try to read a promotion warrant out loud.
Oh.
And I would just like to see it. Like
Oh.
I can imagine, but I would like to see it.
How's that shit go? Attention to
Orange? Orange? Is that orange?
Orange.
Or I think that's pink.
President
Green.
improvs, impose, improper.
High.
Like, damn, you really
Like damn, do you not know how to read there, Gunny? Like
Yeah.
shit.
Yo, funny story though, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, funny story. There's a 7 that I might have been under. There was a little rumor mill that got generated at some point that he was like, he's kind of like R. Kelly when it came to reading, bro. Like, this motherfucker somehow made it to 7 and is like barely able to read.
I mean, I make jokes where every time somebody hands me a piece of paper that has more than probably like 10 words on it, I'm like, I don't know how to read.
No, I'm talking about actually don't know how to read.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how old is this? 87?
46, maybe.
Because like, I mean, so this might be a little before your time, even before you
Wow.
even joined. But when they made the switch from SSD to DLC,
Yeah.
is when they made the change of when you had to start writing papers at like BLC, ALC, SLC, MLC, right?
Because WLC you did.
But prior to that, yeah, like you didn't have to write any papers. And so if he went through it before they made that shift, he might have been able to get away with that shit.
And all he had to, because like, yeah, I think he used to have to do land map and WLC. And so
Yeah.
he just rode the coattails of somebody else doing that land map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which again, no, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I still don't. As much as I'm fond of educated service members, that paper shit is still dumb as fuck to me. I'm not.
Well, yeah, because our papers are just generally dumb.
I mean, I remember I was doing DLC too, I think. And one of the things was like this senior NCO is like reviewing like a sergeant or a specialist paper that's about ready to go to BLC or some shit like that. And they're like, "Oh, if you look at this paragraph and this thing and this citation, if you review this citation, it's actually incorrectly cited if you go to this section of this DAPAM, this paragraph, this line, this bootleg, it explains how this is incorrect." And I'm like, first of all, no NCO knows that shit.
Yeah, no.
Not
Like, I'm just saying, no one knows what you're talking about. We literally Google or go to freaking like AP Owl when we're doing this stuff. It's not. No. Like I laughed about that when I saw it. But yeah, no, I agree with you. Like the paper stuff is kind of dumb. I mean, I think it's important to be able to write emails and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
and,
see, but
and have like
would
good
be
grammar and all that stuff. But that's what they're
Mhm.
trying to claim is by making us write a paper, you're showing that you're proficient in
That's not
you
the
know
same thing.
doing all that stuff.
Not even.
Because I've seen some pretty wild emails from like E9s and
Yeah.
shit like that. You know. So
Damn, imagine that 7 I was talking about. This fucking email probably look like. Some of them probably don't email. He probably just don't.
oh, he
do it.
probably used the dictation thing.
Mhm,
He just
yeah.
talks to it. It
Just
prints it
talks to
for
it.
him.
Or just might send a voice note with it. Like,
I don't know.
just take
Or just he gets an email. He just calls him. Hey man, what you sending me an email?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just like that.
I know an E8 that does that. I think he might be illiterate because he just.
He's about to retire, isn't he?
Yeah, what you emailing me about?
What's it, well, I don't understand what this says. I bet you fucking don't. I bet you fucking don't. Gosh. Oh, made my job so fucking hard. I'd press send and I'd look at everybody else in the room and say, hey, that phone's about to ring in like 5 minutes. Within 5 to 10 minutes later, that bitch be ringing.
All right. Next comment. My commanding general in Germany. I never trust a Bundesbahn. I worked with them in Korea and Vietnam.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I don't either.
Say it one more time.
Bundesbahn.
Mm.
Bundesbahn.
That's that good old Bundesbahn.
The Bundesbahn. I don't know.
Bundesbahn. Yeah.
Bundesbahn.
Yeah, we had a couple of those out there at the bar the other day.
God damn.
I don't know. Maybe we should Google that one.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious what it is now. I feel like you're gonna Google it and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that.
Please do it.
I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it.
As until I say we can find this guy. So, once upon a time,
okay,
it was a bird.
Okay.
That landed on a train.
Wow. Did it have a yellow bill?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And what was special about this train was, this train was brown. Yeah.
Okay.
And the front cart on the train looked like the head of a mushroom.
Is this train your penis?
Oh my god, I'm in the sky bird.
Now I'm trying to figure out what the yellow bird is.
I don't know.
All right. It's not as fun as we thought it was going to be. It's a fucking train.
It's a
train? That's crazy. That's crazy. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. I'm just saying. Sips tea.
It's literally like a state-owned railway in West Germany.
Just saying, guys. Just saying. Yeah.
All right.
Me did that.
I feel like the Germans shouldn't trust trains,
Yo.
but that's fair.
Whoa, what that mean? Hold on. I'm missing some context. Why would you say that?
So there was a plan. I'm about to educate you real quick.
Okay.
So World War I, right? There was a plan that Germany had if they decided to start some crazy war, where they would put all of their forces to the opposite side of Russia because they had spies in Russia that knew how long it would take if Russia fought Austria, how long it would take Russia to deal with Austria and then put their forces on the other side to actually fight Germany. So Germany wouldn't have to worry about Russia for this much amount of time. They could just bare minimum their troops while they dealt with France. Russia then got trains.
Which trains kind of fucked up.
Yeah, literally it made their time, it fucked up Germany's timelines. And Germany knew that they had to go through Berlin to handle, or not Berlin, what is it? Is it Berlin? Yeah. They had to go through Berlin and burn through it to get to France and deal with that. And freaking, that's when England was like, hey, if you do that and you fuck with Berlin, we're going to fuck with you. And that's what escalated because they were like, well, we have to. Like, if we don't, then our timelines are fucked up and we aren't going to be able to take over France. And then we'll be fighting the war on two fronts. So they were like, fuck it, we're doing it anyways. And that's what literally caused World War I. So, because it was just supposed to be fucking Germany destroying France and Russia, and Austria would probably get fucked up in the meantime too. And that was supposed to be the end of it. That was supposed to be it. That was the plan. But because Russia got trains, fucked everything up, and Germany got fucked up because, but so did France, and so did Russia. You know, all that. So, yeah.
Train TSD.
So,
just train SD.
Germans shouldn't like trains. Shouldn't trust trains.
All right.
They probably got like stories about that shit.
I read that's it.
No, I'm saying like urban myths and shit. But
Train.
like, yeah, trains are now personified as like,
As like something they feared.
yeah, like a villain or some shit, or like the boogie train or something. Yeah, it's a boogie train. All right, go ahead.
No.
What about it's a boogie train?
Wow.
So this next one, yes.
The one that went the. This fuck. All right, go ahead. Fucking done.
All right, this next comment. Korea will not run out of alcohol because we're all waiting for End X to be called.
Dang index.
The
Or
response to this says, used to always hear, what's the quickest way to make E5? Go to Korea as E6.
Yeah.
For the answer.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Yeah, I've heard that. I fuck with that though.
And this just reminds me, so like when I was on a trip to San Diego and we were close to Pendleton, and like my wife and I pulled up to like a Walmart or a Costco or something like that, and there was this vehicle there, and it literally had like the Marine, enlisted ranks on it, and it was like private first class, lance corporal, corporal, sergeant, lance corporal, corporal, sergeant, corporal, sergeant, corporal. I was like, damn, what the fuck you doing, dude? Bro's just getting demoted left and right. Um,
Go ahead.
Nah,
I'm starting.
no, you gotta finish now. Yeah.
What's he mean?
It's me. That's next guy.
We're definitely not going back to an earlier comment. Even beat his neighbor.
Shouldn't beat his neighbor. This is true. Shouldn't even beat his neighbor. Shouldn't have beat his neighbor.
Oh damn.
Can you pass me a water bottle, please?
Nope, can't do it.
So
Actually, you read the next comment.
I have to do so much movement in my chair. That's why I didn't like it. Thanks, white man. Yeah.
All right. Next comment. So OP Alpha special guest event. Commander 11 Cav steps in the dining facility, ignores me and comrades due to wearing suits. He is bored, sees this E1 who's clueless, and is hunched over coffee mugs. He says sternly, hands on hips, "You boys been eating that coffee cake?" Nervous kid says, "No, sir." Commander barks, "Well, god damn it, get some." I feel like I'm missing.
I mean,
It's not supposed to be a deep one. It's just like
It's just
they were scared to be like, let's get some, and it's like get some, bro.
ah,
Get some, bro. That's more like uplifting than
yeah, that's fair. This is uplifting.
Mm-hmm.
A commander trying to act like he's stern, and then with the straight face manages to stay stern.
Mm-hmm.
But it says a joke the entire time. I get it. I get it. It's not super funny, but it's better than some of the other ones, I guess, in terms of like that one's actually a good, saying some crazy shit instead of saying some crazy shit and not being good.
Yeah,
fair enough. I like it.
What's up top so far? Ball sack.
yeah, probably the ball sack.
Ball
Yeah,
sack's my top.
either that or the beat your neighbor.
Yeah, no, beat your neighbor is certainly top, but I'm saying like like crazy factor. Yeah, beat your neighbor is the one.
All right, this next one. I would have a wife if the army issued me one, cadet. Said Drill Sergeant Schmidt from Fort Knox, the summer of 2016. Dude, dude was the Ron Swanson of the army. What?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Ron Swanson of the army.
Oh man, that's what a great show. Parks and Rec is good.
Yeah.
But only Swanson I know is Joe Boy.
Joe Swanson. Oh yeah, true.
Cat Daddy Master.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But his dick don't work, so.
Well, maybe not.
Damn. Okay. All right, this next one. I'd say they aren't funny in a real way, just tragic, but pretty much everything Trump's Secretary of Defense says.
Secretary of War. I'm
Hmm.
gonna stay off the rest of that.
Yeah,
topic.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
just
just,
gonna
we'll
leave
just,
it
we're
alone.
just gonna leave it at that. We'll
You
just leave
might
it at
want
that.
to, yeah. It might better be. That will.
Um, all right, see if I can stay this
Uh-oh, let's get it.
one. It's just problem is I read it already. Left half boots.
Left half face.
I-
I mean, we get a lot of those like, oh man, like my drill sergeant would never, because it's like "as you were" is what you're supposed to say,
Right.
and one of my drill sergeants, his name was Drill Sergeant Cannon, he would always say "as I was," and we always get a kick out of that. Because just every drill sergeant would say "as you were," and he was like "as I was, privates." Even when we were the ones messing up, and he was trying to say "as you were," he would still say "as I was."
No. All right, nothing.
But yeah, that's close as I got to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, Tim's making faces.
What?
Tim's making faces.
This one's
Go ahead,
great.
go ahead, go ahead, go
This
ahead.
next one might be the number one. All right.
Do it.
Got a weekend safety brief from a Green Beret. If a woman brings you back to her place and it's on base, you're wrong. If she takes you to her place off base, peek in the closet. If you see an army uniform, get out of there. If it's an SF guy, you'd better run. If it's an Air Force uniform, put it in her ass.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yo,
poor
we
guy.
gotta stop.
Jody is
Do I love it? Yes, but we gotta stop doing. We gotta
Doing
stop
the Air
doing
Force
chair
like that?
force how we do
Chair
stuff.
Force, yeah.
We gotta stop doing it like this,
But
man.
Jody is real.
Mm-hmm.
Also true.
That motherfucker's definitely real. Nope. Jody ain't no myth, damn it. Jody ain't no folktale.
All right.
There's too many Jody stories from too many different people for him.
Oh, yeah, for it to be fake. Oh, for sure.
You got a power of being everywhere at once, though.
Crazy power. Or maybe
Crazy
just
power.
twins.
Hmm?
Maybe just
Oh
twins.
no! It's all one man.
It's all one man.
It's all
Same guy.
man. Same guy.
What's
Same guy
what's
every
that
time.
dude's name from My Hero? I can split himself, isn't it?
But fuck.
Isn't his name
Twice.
Twice. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Motherfuckers, 87th.
Yep.
Anyways, carry on. Another.
All right, hold on, real quick. Sorry, this is a random question. If you had the power to make clones of yourself, two questions. Would you gangbang your partner, and would you do gay stuff with your clones?
I have a deep-seated fear that I would get taken out, and one of my clones would take my place.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say no and no.
Oh, imagine your clone kill you and take your bitch. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, and then at what point do I have consciousness of each? Like, am I like a little bit of my consciousness goes into each clone, so I'm aware of what each clone's doing, and like I know I am that clone. If that makes
Yeah, I
sense?
think it's all eight.
So like I control the clones essentially.
Yeah.
But so like if I randomly pull it back to me, it's just
I think the clone is literally just a clone though. So like I think it would actually be dumb for a clone to do that because essentially it would just be like you saying, "Hey, I want to kill myself." You get what I'm saying? Like it's no real difference between y'all. There's like
yeah, but
actually
at
no
some
real
point the
difference.
intrusive thoughts would win because it's like, oh, I could just make another.
Mhm.
I want to see what this would be like.
Yeah, but all of it is still just you though. It don't really change that. For it to be a clone, like that is still
So it like
exactly
has
you.
your consciousness and
All
your
of it.
memories and everything.
It's you. It's literally you.
But
Been through everything you've been through. It just
yeah,
whatever.
but it's like, but is it me though?
Yeah.
Is it me?
Yeah.
But it's not me. It's another me.
It's still you.
But it's not me.
You want to dissociate and like give yourself some type of
Like there's gotta
difference.
be
Nah, it's
there's
still
gotta
you
be
though.
some individualism.
Nah.
You can't be
True
two
clone.
people.
True clone.
You can't be
It
two
would
people.
have to be like that. Just saying, true clone. True clone.
But like, how would that work? Like, I
It's
feel like it
you.
would break your mind
Nah. Nah.
to be conscious of two places at once. It'd break your mind.
Nah.
They have to. There's no way. There's no.
I mean, I think it would, because like I don't think that both could be doing anything and be conscious of the other. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, nah, not like that type of. Nah.
It's like even when you're thinking, like you got that voice constantly in your head thinking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, what if you had just had two voices in your head thinking at all times? That'd be what that would be like.
It's like
But it
schizophrenia.
could just be like a
It
hive
would be
mind. It wouldn't be
schizophrenia.
that
You would go
crazy.
mad.
It probably wouldn't be that crazy though. But it's still not. It's still not localized. It's not localized into one thing. I'm gonna say yeah. No, it's not localized. Not a localized consciousness. No. But everything that y'all have ever been through, everything that makes you the same way you think and shit. Literally every clone is like that.
Yeah, and I know how I think. I would get that. I would get that intrusive thought. I would say, I could just make another one,
Mhm.
and just. But then what if my clone thinks that first?
Still you.
But I'm going.
You
The
still
I'm-
haven't answered either
I'm
question
going.
though. I'm
I
gonna just
said
put
no,
that up.
no because of that.
Oh. And
That's
then,
that. No, man, I couldn't do it. That would. If I got that power, that would
you
terrify
would just
me.
never use your power.
I would probably never use my power.
How would you know you had the power then?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, obviously it would have to happen at some point, and then I would just immediately pull the clone back in, and then it'd be like, oh. I say that, but it would be really dope to be able to send one of me to work and one of you.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man.
But
Nah,
then,
I
like,
mean-
the one that goes to work gets fucking disgruntled because he has to go to work while the other one gets to just hang out and do whatever the fuck he wants. You know, like just.
No, still no and no.
You could
I
do
mean-
a lot of things with clones. A lot of things with clones.
Yeah, but why? So, I mean, for you, what you asked,
Uh-huh.
like cloning yourself, I just feel like it would be odd to clone yourself. I mean, I don't think my wife would even be down for that, for one, and I wouldn't like that anyway. So, like, I just think that's weird. But like,
That's why it's the question, because it's like, how much do you like? How much? It's supposed to be like, does it matter if it's you? Like, you get what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, they would never like well, most people wouldn't let anybody else have sex with their wife. Let me take that. Most people, or their partner, girlfriend, whatever, whoever it is. But if it's you,
it's still not you though. But I'm just saying.
Like, I mean, am I gonna remember the pleasure,
Mhm.
like as if it was me?
Once you pull him back in,
Once I pull him back
Yeah.
in, so in that moment, I
y'all
don't have
separate.
the
Y'all separate.
yeah, nah, because he's basically another person.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Until I pull him back in, he's another person. He's another. It'd be like having a twin. Would I let my twin fuck? No.
That's different from a twin though. It's
But
still
it's
different.
until I pull the clone back to me, that's basically what he is. He's a twin. That's essentially what he
He's
is.
similar to a twin, still not.
But just like identical. Like I'm talking about like
yes,
gene identical.
down to like
down to the
a gluon.
whatever that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so you wouldn't do gay stuff with a clone? Yeah, I
No,
think I
because
would
that's
do
like
that.
doing gay shit to yourself. That's just weird.
What's doing gay shit to yourself?
Like you ram a dildo up your ass. Or something. Like, what? I don't know.
Why did you wouldn't tell him just what the fuck would you have done?
No, he's saying it's
No,
like
I'm
that.
saying you're saying what would gay shit with yourself be? Ramming a dildo up your ass. That's
Yeah,
what gay shit with
yeah,
yourself
but
would be.
what the fuck? Why would you do that with a clone?
So if I had a clone, I wouldn't ram a dildo up his ass. I'd ram my dick up his ass.
Yeah, so you would. Okay, we got him, y'all. Y'all heard that shit. You said I would wear my dick up my clone's ass. Got him. Thank you. Now we can proceed. Now we can proceed. Great sound.
That's crazy.
Great sound.
You hold on, write that line out of me. That's wild.
Not all of it, part of it. Not the whole thing.
Anyway, 10 dicks. Next question.
All right, next comment.
I'd have to.
Always,
If I could make clones, I would have. Crazy. Anyways, continue.
What if you could clone 5 parts?
I would have 10 dicks.
it's just too many.
I would do 4 arms though.
Yeah.
That's fun.
All right.
I'm not changing.
They don't stay the same length though. That would piss me off.
Your dicks or your
Yeah. Like what? Like how can I clone and get an extra dick, but I can't extend the dick? That'd be crazy.
I
I
mean,
need
you're
Luffy
not,
capability.
yeah, we're not Mr. Fantastic or Luffy.
Yeah.
We're cloned
Why can't I clone the dick
on
where
top of the dick.
where the end of my dick is? Why
No,
can't the
'cause
start of the clone start
now
at the
we're
end of my
doing
dick?
human centipede dick.
Hey,
Human centipede, like, so then, like, what are you gonna nut into a dick and then nut into your next dick? Like,
Yep.
that's it doesn't work like
yeah, terracotta dick. Yep,
that.
yep,
Jeez.
yep.
You can only clone what you already have.
Yeah, so I'm a clone from, like I said, from the tip of dick out. Clone dick.
But if it doesn't work physically,
Oh, who said it ain't? Who said it ain't?
I don't know. Next comment.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm like, we're very off topic here.
Join dicks? All right, go ahead. That was it.
All right. Next comment. I was in a whole group of people fresh out of infantry basic and airborne school doing group PT, and this older sergeant first class is leading it. We're warming up or whatever, and he says, change over, and everyone says, switch. He's like, what did everybody just say? Switch? We used to say kill. Damn, Bill Clinton.
Oh. Oh.
We did used to say kill.
We did used to say kill. Yep.
That's crazy.
It's funny.
Now we say switch. That is wild.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, this next one is our final comment, but it has three comments in it.
Okay.
All right, number one. I was at basic training and walking by an all-female flight on probably their first or second day. They were wearing their civilian clothes, and the female instructors were teaching them to come to attention, of course. The first few times they were sloppy. I'm supposed to say sloppy. And one instructor called at ease. And then she said, when I say attention, I want to hear. Sorry.
Damn it, I want to laugh too. Fuck.
All right. All right. And the female instructors were teaching them to come to attention. Of course, the first few times were sloppy. And one instructor called at ease. And she said, when I say attention, I want to hear 50 pussies sucking air.
Whoa, hold on. Nah, take it back, DJ. Hey, run that by me one more time. Run that back. Yeah.
I want to hear 50 pussies.
Nah, from a little
Dude,
further back.
I'll be honest, I had
back.
not heard that one before. That one was.
A little further
Wow.
back. One more time.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I was in basic training and walking by an all-female flight on probably their first or second day. They were wearing their civilian clothes, and the female instructors were teaching them to come to attention. Of course, the first few times were sloppy, and one instructor called at ease, and then said, when I say attention, I want to hear 50 pussies sucking air.
Oh my God.
The dude said, I tripped over my own feet at that point.
That is
I
fucking
probably would
amazing.
too. I'd be talking, like, if me and you was walking and I just hear that after, like, a bunch of women were, like, fucking up some, like, I'm thinking basic
Yo.
training privates. I would fall. I'd fall out.
Yo. That is fucking amazing. That is insane. Wow.
That's the old days, I
50
guess.
pussies. Yeah, like I shouldn't even have a reaction to this. Is just wow. Well, I'm not saying shield or nothing, but wow, that is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wild one.
That should just be okay for them to say though. Like that shit's funny as fuck. What?
Some drill sergeants probably still say
Yeah,
that shit.
I was gonna say,
They
I'm like, this is
better.
like one of those like wild things to drill
They
sergeants.
better, bro.
All right.
They were talking about her pussy sucking air. Like, bro, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. All right, number 2. During a briefing of all the base commanders stopped the major giving the briefing and said, Ted, can I ask a question? Yes, sir. Ted, have you been getting any lately? The room was quiet for a second, and then someone busted up.
Getting any like that?
I mean, we've talked about how officers talk to each other by
Yeah, they talk
by first name. It's just anyway.
Yeah.
Ted, you been getting any lately? In the middle of a brief. That's just a lot.
I mean, when I gave the tour to the because when I was in Afghanistan, because how well I was doing, I had to give a tour to one of our facilities to the sergeant major over SOCOM. And the whole time, the man was just like, I'd be giving him a tour, I'd be like, oh, this area is used for this area is used for that, and like he'd be like, oh man, that's great. Like, you got a girlfriend, private? I was like, Roger, sergeant major. He's like, yeah, that's cool. Fuck a lot. I was like,
What?
I'm like 19. Leave me alone, you fucking. I'll fuck a lot, huh? I mean, he said that shit was straight face, so I guess that's pretty funny.
That was pretty good.
Motherfucker
That was
ran.
pretty
Yo,
good.
and I love old people like that, bro. That should be funny as fuck. I love the motherfuckers, bro. They just say that shit so casually. Yeah.
You gonna marry her? And that's that.
I'm
Oh
gonna
no,
be
I'm
honest.
sorry. It wasn't Sergeant Major. It was the 3-star general because that's the fucking coin I got sitting right there.
Yeah.
That motherfucker gave me a coin because he asked me if I fucked my girlfriend.
I
told-
aspire.
my answer was hell yeah, sir.
I aspire to be that old man. I'm gonna do that shit.
That's freaking.
Y'all fucking up.
Because the sergeant major was having a fucking aneurysm every time the sir would ask me, like, because like I'm talking about, I would talk about a spot, and I'd be like, this was this, and the sir would just like nod his head, and then he'd ask me a question about my girlfriend. Well, she got some big old titties.
Yo.
I'd be like,
All right. Well. All right. Nah,
Alright.
yeah.
Definitely.
Alright.
like, bro, what are you like trying to like make?
Them 3 stars is his damn horny rating. Let's damn. All right now.
There's way better ways to make me feel comfortable in a situation than ask me about my girlfriend.
Hold on, so she got big old titties. She got big old boobs.
She got some big old babies.
Go tell him about. What about her? Is it died? All right, man. All right.
I'm glad he never asked me that. I don't know if I'd be able to respond.
Oh Lord.
Like, sir, I'm a little uncomfortable in this situation.
What is it died? What? What?
Which is crazy because I had the nickname Quagmire when we were in.
I was gonna say.
Because I was a huge pervert. So it was wild that that man made me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say initially when the comment came up. I was like, hey, well, I know a guy.
yeah,
I would probably have to ask him if he's had some recently in that type of setting because he's so horny.
exactly.
No names.
Yeah.
No name.
Don't let me get in front of the presentation.
But shout out to him though, man. That's good. That's good for like, caring about their well being, man. I tell you, you need. Yeah.
It sounds like you need some stress relief, Ted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's
Don't beat your meat, beat your wife.
There is one more.
Yeah.
There's one more. All right, last one, number 3. We had 2 security police in the missile field take a wrong turn and went up a mountain. They realized their mistake and turned around and were heading down the mountain. It had been raining too. In certain places in Montana, there is a clay in the soil, and when it gets wet, it is as slippery as ice. They went off the road and rolled over 200 feet down the mountain and landed on what would have been the wheels if the wheels had stayed on. A few more feet, and they would have taken another 200-foot roll. That truck was just ripped to pieces. The hood of the truck was just tall enough they could barely climb out. It was amazing they were not hurt, but the truck was just disassembled. A lot of pictures were taken, interviews, etc. Then a briefing in front of the wing commander. He watched the pictures on the screen, and the last one was the big pickup truck laying on the ground with its now custom short hood. It was quiet, and I guess people were wondered who would be in trouble. And finally, he said, "The pucker factor in the cab must have been incredible."
Yeah.
Yep, I can imagine. Oh
You
man,
couldn't even fit a fucking pin through that fucking fucker. Not even a needle fit through that bitch.
well now I'm like, Now I'm curious what kind of vehicle this was.
Yeah.
Because they just said a pickup truck. So like, was this just like a Chevy?
A little Tacoma, man.
It could have. I mean,
A little Tacoma, man.
Well, and it says Montana, so it was obviously not like a deployment.
Mm-hmm.
But
A little Tacoma, man.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the comments we got for today.
Oh damn, boy, that's all.
That's it.
That's a wrap, boy.
That's a wrap.
Right, man.
That's all, Daddy. All right.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Whoa.
And I feel like you hit us with everyththing we needed to with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, damn.
Happy?
Oh, is it getting out of here? Do we need to hurry up and turn it on? Like, we usually have a little threesome. I'm saying serious, man. Wait.
Try again. Oh, but no. We always appreciate you guys as always.
Yeah.
Keep hitting us with our comments. We're probably gonna start bringing some guests on here within the next couple of weeks.
Giggy.
Letting you guys talk to some of them because some of us are gonna be going to schools and be too busy to be a part of
Giggy.
the group. So
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
those type of guys.
yeah. So if you don't hear from Johnson, just know that he was beating his neighbor. So we're all good. So he's
Beating
just,
my neighbor off.
yeah,
No.
Oh.
Fuck.
he's just away. He has to go. Has to
Yeah.
go to them schools and stuff.
That's
But
them places and things.
we'll bring some guests on to be able to kind of shed some different light on different perspectives. That way, you're not just hearing from us every time. We're also hoping to start bringing video back probably here in the next couple weeks as well. So
Yeah.
be on the lookout for that.
Mhm. MP4, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Watch us in 4K. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, Tim, you want to hit them with where they can find us?
Yeah. So, I mean, like always, please hit us up on our socials. We're on Instagram, Reddit, TikTok, Facebook, and like we're YouTube. Thank you. Listen to the full episodes, obviously on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and then anywhere else that you want to listen to a podcast. But please, give us a like, give us some comments, let us know what you'd like us to do, or if you just like what we're doing. But again, we appreciate y'all. And
before you close out, one second. I just want every step listener to listen to me. Listen to me close. Life is a highway, and you're gonna ride that all night long. Go ahead, you take a second. Yep.
Thank you, Rascal Flats.
Thank you. But as always, until next time.
Nani the fuck?
So, bang, man.